Anaerobik korku mu, natürel korku mu? Bunu yerken bak bir video izleyek o zaman oğlum. O da şu olsun. Scary videolar abi. Bitene kadar izleyek. Ayın top 10 korku hayalet videoları aga.
Late one night in Mexico City, a concerned woman calls the local police saying that she hears strange, unexplained noises coming from her son's apartment just above her. The problem is, her son is out of town and the apartment should be empty. The police quickly arrive on the scene, but they don't find anyone inside. No robber, no trespasser. However, the officers do hear strange noises like banging and the low murmur of voices. They are concerned that someone might be hiding inside the residence. So, the officers radio headquarters and ask that a nearby public CCTV camera be focused on the windows of the upstairs apartment. What the camera captures is downright chilling.
Burada kimsenin olmaması gerekiyormuş bu arada. Abandoned bina. Ne var la orada, biri mi var? Ana. Ne oluyor oğlum?
The CCTV camera captures the ghostly figures of 3 children looking out the window as the police leave. The apartment building's longtime security guard claims that every 10 years this same strange phenomenon happens, and no one knows how or why. He says that no children have ever lived in that apartment, so he has no idea who or what this might be. To this day, the footage remains a mystery. Wisman's Wood. It's a dark and rainy day when a teenager and his 2 younger sisters set out to explore the haunted Wisman's Wood in Devon, England. Local legend says that the haunted forest was once considered sacred ground by the ancient Druids, and that any hiker should stay away from the woods at night or during bad weather. The 3 siblings have been walking for about an hour when the older brother decides to make a short video complaining about the rain. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Walking for like an hour now, it is f***ing it down. These 2 are doing my head in. It's getting dark. It's really cold. I have no idea where the dog is. What?
Shut the fuck up!
Did you see it?
Görmedik abi, ne oldu?
A dark, eerie figure seems to be staring at them before quickly disappearing out of sight. The video was posted to YouTube by a friend of the family who believes they might have caught some sort of paranormal sighting in Wisman's Wood.
Doing my head in.
Ormanda gaza.
I have no idea where the dog is. What?
And a happy new year.
Kolpa mı değil mi?
TikTok user Sav is celebrating New Year's Eve with her mother when something happens that they simply can't explain.
Alright. Ready? Wait, let's make sure we're moving down. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Straight up. Oh. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh! I can get it. Twist it. Woo! Happy New Year's! Happy New Year! That has not worked!
Ne oldu la?
Hold on!
Ben anlamadım abi.
Okay. No, it worked, but we just haven't. That has not. I've twisted it. That has not worked.
Daha önce çalışmıyormuş.
That's my dad's snow globe. Like we designated that to like be my dad.
Hadi canım, hadi buyurun.
Oh my god.
Chat kolpa kol.
What the f***?
Yok ya oğlum. İnsanlar duygu sömürüsü yapmazlar ya bu konularda. Baba vefat etmiş. O şeye de, kar küresine de hani babamı temsil etsin o sırada, buradaymış gibi olsun diye düşünerek yaklaşmış. Kutlama esnasında bir anda çalışmaya başlamış.
Sav's father
Kolpa mı değil mi?
passed away nearly a year and a half ago, and the family displays his snow globe to remember him, as Sav says that the puppy in the globe actually looks a lot like her dad. However, the snow globe hasn't worked for a long time, but just as Sav and her mother pop confetti to celebrate the new year, the globe inexplicably starts playing We Wish You a Merry Christmas, beginning right at the part of the song that contains the line, "And a Happy New Year."
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! That has not worked!
Sav believes that it was a sign from her father that he's still there and he's still watching over them. The Watcher in the Woods. A guy named Ryan lives with his mom and little sister out in the remote woods of the Ouachita Mountains in Oklahoma. One day at around 5 p.m., Ryan is outside shoving a Christmas tree into the trunk of his car, as you do, when his security camera captures something truly unnerving.
Really unnerving. Ne yakaladın amına koyayım? Bilemeyeceğiz hiçbir zaman.
Someone or something seems to walk through the woods towards Ryan, then bend over and just kind of disappear into thin air. Ryan says that he didn't see or hear anyone at the time, and after viewing the footage, the family is concerned that a stranger might have been trespassing on their land.
Şey diyeceğim de
But obviously they can't explain how this person
bu anı
kind of
neden
just
geri izlersin
disappeared.
ki?
So is this something paranormal caught on camera? Or is it something even scarier? A stranger hiding in the remote woods near a family's home.
Bu arada harbi hayaletten daha korkunç amına koyayım. Random bir adamın evinin etrafında pusuya yatıyor oluşu. Umarım hayalettir abi.
Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Not out of the woods. Belgian urban explorer and vlogger Siaz sets out on a trip to a large abandoned campsite in Belgium with 3 of his friends. The group arrives at the campsite after dark and begins exploring. Now, Siaz has visited the same abandoned campgrounds 3 times, but as the group walks down a dark wooded path, he spots something that wasn't there before.
Hier is de ingang, de poort.
Ja, dat staat echt duidelijk privaat op.
Privaat, dit is een plaats van gebed. Gelief onze ruimte respecteren.
Ne, bir dakika, ne? Özel, burası ibadet alanı. Buraya lütfen saygı gösterin. Alanımıza saygı gösterin.
Gebed. En daar staat op, pas op, waakhond. Ik ben hier heel lang geleden eens geweest en stond hier vol met bungalows, met campings, met caravans, mobile homes, midden in het bos, allemaal verspreid, super vet. En ineens is hier een waakhond.
Maar dat is gewoon tak.
Ja, dat hebben ze hier gewoon zelf gemaakt. Kijk, dat is hier gewoon een zigeunerkamp of een hippie-camping of zo geworden.
Hallo? Maat, ik hoor voetstappen.
Ik hoor van alles hier. Dit is zo fucking eng. Oh, maat.
Hallo? Mogen wij hier binnenkomen?
So the guys are a little creeped out by the makeshift signs and barrier. They decide to just play it safe and walk
Ya,
away,
kusura bakma ama kanka çok fakelenebilir bir şey bu ya.
taking an official public path back through the woods. But it turns out that they are not safe at all, because
Allah.
things are about to take a terrifying turn.
Ne oluyor la?
We zijn iets verder gewandeld en dit blijkt, ja, gewoon een wandelpad te zijn. Dus hier kunnen wij wandelen. Wat rijdt hier?
Auto's en autobanden.
Autobanden.
Araba izleri, tamam. Yok abi. Yani ben bir şey diyeyim mi, olabilir la, belki de amına koyayım tarikatçı tipler birilerini kesiyordur.
Dat is er niet mijn auto of zo, hè?
Belki birini öldürüyorlardır, feda ediyorlardır falan oğlum.
Hier wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld. Hier wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld in dat bos. Dit is heel. Hallo.
Saçmalama, Türkiye.
Alo.
Oğlum olur mu? Satanistler var kardeşim. Ama biri geldi lan. O ne oğlum, ne oluyor amına koyayım?
Hallo. What the f? What the f? Hey!
Niye kaçıyorsunuz? Dönün dövün abi, niye kaçıyorsunuz?
The events are like something right out of a horror movie as Sias and his friends hear loud screaming coming from somewhere in the dark woods. Then a tall woman dressed in a white robe and wearing white face paint comes lumbering out of the forest, brandishing a hatchet. She charges at the group and they make a run for it. Sias gets separated from his friends and hides in the dark woods.
Oğlum bir şey diyeyim mi? Harbi yaşandıysa altına sıçarsın oğlum. Bu ne lan?
Ja, hoi. Hallo? Hallo? Je moet nu naar hier komen. Kom alsjeblieft heel snel.
Sias hears loud noises coming from the direction of his car, and he's worried that there might be more than one person out searching for them in the woods. He decides to just hide in the darkness until the police arrive.
Polis gelmiş oğlum. Polis de fake ise artık zaten helal ama.
Ja, is goed. Ja. Ja.
Moet even uw jas opdoen. Jas open doen, ja. Goed, omdraaien. Uw jas open. Jas omhoog.
Evet, bu video bana biraz gerçek geldi. İlerisinde ne olacak bilmiyorum ama bu video gerçek gibi geldi. Bu videoda paranormal bir şey yok ki oğlum. Hani ormanda harbiden ruh hastası bir insan grubuna denk gelebilirsin amık.
Ja, kijken dat je niks op staat hebt. Goed, mijn collega gaat je even fouilleren.
Doe maar hoor. Dat is die, dat is die. Dat is die, dat is die. Jij ook blijven.
Blijf staan!
Oğlum polis aracı bayağı polis aracı gibi be.
Ready? Hoeveel? Ja, dat is...
Polis lan bunlar.
Ja, die is er vanaf geknokken.
Plakasını sökmüşler. Geldi kadın.
Mevrouw, het is de laatste keer. Hier blijven. Maar wat is het? Je gaat hier blijven. Ofwel moet ik mee met mijn vrouw mee, ofwel moet ik hier blijven.
Ja, even luisteren. Goed? Vanaf nu luisteren naar mij.
Nee, nee, ik ga niet meer luisteren. Hé! Beetje respect hebben voor mijn collega, ja? Dat is geen respect hebben voor mij. Nee, dat gaan we niet doen. Mevrouw? Nee, nee, dat gaan we niet doen. Dat gaan we niet doen. Nee, oké, gedaan. Nu is het gedaan, ja? Pak die land.
Ik weet niet of ik nog wil rijden eigenlijk. Moet ik rijden?
Oğlum real lan bu olay.
Ik trill. Dit is niet normaal.
Now, even though the woman charged at the guys with a hatchet, even though she ripped the license plate off Sia's car, and even though she's uncooperative with police, no arrest is made and the woman
Ama tutuklamamışlar kadını.
is let go with a
Bırakılmış
warning,
kadın.
which kind of makes me wonder if they have laws in Belgium.
Bunlar İskandinav.
Because, what? But anyway, this whole crazy story got picked up by Belgium National News.
Çok korkunç oğlum. Şunu yaşadığını düşünsene. Ne bileyim, gitmişsin arkadaşlarınla. Doğa yürüyüşü yapıyorsun amık. Ne bileyim, bir kamp yapmışsın veya yazın tatilde ormana gitmeye karar vermişsiniz. Amına koyayım, giderken bir anda baltalı beyaz giyinen bir kadın seni kovalamaya başlıyor. Sonra plakanı söküyor. Karanlık ormanda seni öldüreceğim diye bağırıyor falan. Baba yani.
De Hasseltse vlogger Sias heeft afgelopen
Bu haberlere falan çıkmışlar lan.
donderdag de schrik van zijn leven beleefd.
It turns out that the 42-year-old woman has been living at the old campsite illegally, and local authorities have been trying to build a case to have her removed.
İllegal yaşıyormuş oğlum kadın ormanda.
Nearby residents say that they don't feel safe walking in or even near the woods. You can watch the entire video of this creepy experience over on Sias's YouTube channel. puppy poltergeist. Reddit user Last Mammoth 895 from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is away at work. His home security camera records as his dogs Frank and Mac are resting in the living room. What happens next
Kanalın adını unutmayın da bakarızla bir ara. Siyaz.
is truly bizarre.
Ne oluyor bana?
Dogs Frank and Mac suddenly get spooked by something and a closet door opens by itself. When Reddit user Last Mammoth 895 looks back at the security footage, he makes a chilling discovery. Just before the closet door opens, an unexplained voice seems to whisper, "Hiya." Last Mammoth 895 says that he has always been skeptical of the supernatural, but he has no
Peki chat sahip, ben hiç köpeğim olmadı o yüzden bilmiyorum. Sen kapıyı açsan random odadayken köpeğin sana havlar mı?
explanation for what happened here. So what do you think?
Yani adam bunu fakeleyebilir mi? Kendi başına. Havlamaz yani.
Is this something paranormal, or is it just some dogs randomly freaking out and some strange noise that sounds like a whisper? You decide. Hide and seek. In this next creepy video, a babysitter is looking after a 5-year-old girl while her mother is traveling out of town. Everything seems to be going well until the little girl tells the babysitter a very strange secret about her favorite doll.
What you doing over there?
Bakıcısına en sevdiği oyuncakla alakalı sır veriyormuş. Çocuk.
Nice. What was it that you told me earlier about your doll?
When I play hide and seek with my doll, it moves.
You said it moves?
Yeah.
That doll? This doll?
Yeah.
You said it moves?
Yeah.
Like you move it, or? What? When does it move?
When I play hide and seek with her.
When you play hide and seek?
Yeah.
Bro.
The 5-year-old claims that the doll actually moves on its own when she plays hide and seek with it. The babysitter is a bit creeped out, but his morbid curiosity gets the better of him, and he decides to test the doll
Oyuna geçeceğim de video sardı la.
himself. It did not go well.
Nasıl go well ya? Ne diyorsunuz abi?
Oh my god.
Ya birader ya, hasbinallah ya. Taşak mı geçiyorsunuz ya?
Sadie, you scared me. Don't do that, dude.
Now the doll doesn't move, but the family dog Sadie gives him a good jump scare nonetheless. However, the dog's playful demeanor soon changes and she begins to behave very strangely.
Allah Allah.
The dog has been staring at the doll. Looking at it.
Köpek sahibi arkadaşlar. Böyle şeyler yaparlar mı? Hani bunu nasıl fake'lersin? Fake'letebilir misin köpeğe bunu?
Cut to later that same night.
İlk defa getirdiysem yapar.
The 5-year-old girl is now fast asleep in bed upstairs, and the babysitter is watching TV on the couch. He suddenly hears something that sends a chill down his spine.
Ne oluyor oğlum? oğlum, hala aynı ev. Adamın yaşadıklarına bak lan. Bak. Biraz net çek kanka.
Yo.
A toy is playing music from the other room, and when the babysitter walks over to check it out, he is shocked to see the doll move by itself. Now and out,
Hacı.
a toy
Yo.
Devrildi la oyuncak.
A toy is playing music from the other room, and when the babysitter walks over to check it out, he is shocked to see the doll move by itself.
Devamı?
Now, unfortunately, as usual these days, these videos were posted to TikTok without a source, so I have no idea what happened next. The story of the creepy moving doll remains a mystery. Caught on trail cam. And now for something a bit different, as in this next video, something very strange is captured on a
Videoyu bitirek mi chat?
remote
5 dakikası var ama.
trail camera.
Beni sardı, yalan yok. Açılır Muti hocam, açılır. Allah bir kapıyı kapatır, yeni arar. Bu ne la?
A humanoid figure on all fours can be seen slowly moving through the woods in the dark of night. What makes the footage so unsettling is just how thin and pale the figure appears to be, and when it looks at the camera, glowing eyes. So is this a creature caught on camera, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
You decide.
The Old Ritz Theater. Paranormal investigator Steve Cutter reached out to us about his recent investigations with Broken Wings Paranormal at the Ritz Theater in Tooele, Utah. The movie house opened in 1939 and is said to be extremely haunted. Steve
Extremely haunted.
believes that the group may have caught evidence of paranormal activity inside the theater.
Just as we begin our portal session, you can clearly see we are all in the room. LaDawn is sitting in the back of the theater. Watch the doorway on the right side in the back of the theater. You will see an apparition walk towards the bathrooms. And then just a few seconds later, you see the same apparition walk back. This cannot be a person because as you can see in this still, a person has full features even in the back of the theater. Amazingly enough, this was captured on both of the DVR cameras.
Ghost Orb mu?
Oh man. They don't.
An unidentified figure can be seen walking back and forth in the hallway at the back of the theater. But that's not the only strange thing that the group captures on camera. Broken Wings
Niye yürüyor la bu hayaletler? Hani
paranormal investigator Erica has a very creepy experience in the theater's projection room.
You need to answer us.
I've told the best boy.
Who's the best?
Oh my God, something just stroked my god here.
Are you sure you didn't hit that extension cord?
No.
hayır yani uçun falan gibi değil yani. Niye yürüyorsun yani? Hani nasıl anlatabilirim? Yaptığın aktivite niye yürümek amına koyayım orada?
Erica's hair moves by itself, almost as if touched by something we can't see. Later, the Broken Wings Paranormal group join together in the theater as they try to contact any spirits that might inhabit the old auditorium. That's when a static camera captures another truly bizarre event.
You want to tell me your name? Suzanne. I feel things starting to come into the theater, almost like a show is about to start and there's stuff like starting to shuffle into the theater. It might be residual, but it feels like there's stuff starting to come down the aisles and fill into the seats.
Göremiyoruz ki amına koyayım. Görünüyor mu?
Especially on this side right here on the right.
Over here? Maybe they're here to watch Brad.
Another unidentified figure can be seen slowly walking through the aisle towards the investigators before it simply disappears into thin air. So with all these creepy captures,
Hep çok sas yerdeler.
could it be that the Ritz Theater is truly haunted? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire
Chat kolpa kol.
investigation and many more
Real or
over on
not,
the
bro,
YouTube
real or
channel,
not.
Broken Wings Paranormal. The dark before dawn. It's 5:20 in the morning when Nuke Stop By viewer Paul Lynch leaves his home in North Hampshire, England to go to work. But as he heads out the door, this happens.
Oluyor abi.
Someone nearby can be heard casually saying, "Morning, mate." But there's no one there. Now, Paul automatically responds to the mysterious nearby greeting, but he's confused when he looks around and sees no one. No neighbors, no strangers walking their dog, just no one. Paul and his family have had some paranormal experiences in the past and wonder if they accidentally captured a ghostly voice on their doorbell camera. But what do you think? Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and turn notifications on so you never miss a video.
Güzeldi lan, iyi geldi. Bu adama düşebiliriz korku gecede. Abi Revolution, F2 Car, Monkey D. Luffy. Eyvallah yavrum. Power'den bet bağımlısı, kesenize bereket. O halde oyuna geçelim mi canlar? Eyvallah. Eyvallah. Zahit bizi tan eyleme hay hay hay.